Welcome to Nystrom Education, the largest producer of maps, globes, and atlases in the United States. Pleased that you're taking this opportunity to spend a little time with your new Exploring in Why materials. You will have an opportunity at the conclusion of this session to submit an assignment and receive a certificate for 2 hours of CEUs. Welcome to Session 2 of Exploring Where and Why, Hands-On, Minds-On Learning. Exploring Where and Why is a hands-on social studies program. It's designed to engage students with geography and a variety of other disciplines, especially those within the social studies. Students get excited about interacting with our hands-on pieces and learn by hearing, seeing, and doing. So exactly what does Exploring Where and Why do? It embeds opportunities in its curriculum for students to improve skills, to learn new content, and to improve social skills that lead to becoming a responsible citizen. Students learn about different cultures, incorporate reading and writing skills, develop critical thinking skills, and are successful at exploring where and why lessons. Within our country's history, there are 7 units of study. 1 is skill-based and 6 are history-based, with a total of 56 lessons. Each lesson comes with objectives, step-by-step teaching activities, and extension opportunities. Let's look at a lesson. Here are the objectives, and the materials that you need for the lesson are also listed conveniently for you. All right, so today we're going back to our study about the American Revolution. So remember that during the American Revolution, that there were people in the colonies, remember the colonists, and they were going to fight on the side of the colonials, but what was that other word we called them? Was it patriot? And then there were some people, though, that they didn't want to fight for the colonies because, remember, they came from Britain, or at least their parents did, or they did. So they kind of wanted to stay and fight for Britain. And if they fought for Britain, they weren't patriots. They were called loyalists. You remember that word, loyalist? Yeah, great job. Within each of the lessons, there's an easy step-by-step directions. If you have time to develop more, that's great, but at least you have the basic lesson already scripted out for you. You can adapt it however you deem necessary for your students. At least you don't have to start from scratch with this. Circle the abbreviations of states that made up the original 13 colonies. Circle the abbreviations for the states that made up the original 13 colonies. Yeah, you can get up and go around each other. Okay, and keep in mind that Maine was formerly part of Massachusetts.
New York.
These students are working on the directions that the teacher provides. They're looking for and circling the abbreviations of the original 13 colonies. All the states are labeled, so the students are having to determine which of the states were originally part of the 13. So we're using a poem. So in our poem, on the first line of your big piece that has the big star in it, let's look at it, or the big like flash. And on that first line, I want you to write one noun. That's a person, a place, or a thing. One noun related to the Revolutionary War. One noun that's related to the Revolutionary War. That could be a person, a place, or a thing. The poem that the students just completed is an example of cross-curricular learning that occurs within the body of an Exploring Where and Why lesson. But there are additional opportunities to extend the lesson into other areas, such as music, for this instance, or critical thinking. Hands-on learning is an important learning experience for students, but we, the teachers, we have to put these resources into their hands. Let's see how Ms. Pam gets the resources out to her students. All right, so today we're going to be using our Exploring Where and Why program. I know you guys love it, but please remember, don't trample each other and don't trample me. But let's come on up and get our resources today. Come on, everybody. Whoa, that doesn't work. Stop those kids. Get them back into their seats. This is chaos and it's dangerous. Students must be able to get up and get resources in an orderly fashion. You may have already established a procedure for your classroom, but if not, please do so before distributing resources. Let's see how Miss Pam really does it. All right, so today we're going to use a lot of the resources off of our Exploring Where and Why cart. So I need my number 4s from each group to come up very orderly. Come up and let's get your resources. You're going to take one of the globes. Everybody get one globe. And then you're going to take enough of the atlases here. Oh, that's not all, sweetie. We're going to get some more today. How many people are in your group?
6.
One person went out, right? 5. There you go. And how many's in your group? 4? Oh, how many? 4. Okay. Now go put those down and then come back and I'm going to give you some more. 5. Great. Put your resources down and come back and I'm going to get some more for you. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff today with our Exploring Where and Why. Thank you for participating in Exploring Where and Why 101 Session 2, Hands-On, Minds-On Learning. I hope you found the session to be helpful, and I ask that you complete the assignment below. Teach one of the activities in your curriculum and write a reflection about the hands-on activity. What worked well? What could have worked better? Did your students meet the learning objective? And as a teacher, how do you feel about the lesson you provided? Send your reflection to me, P. Gothard, at nystromeducation.com, and in return I'll send you a certificate for CEUs as having completed the session, valued at 2 hours. Thanks again and have a great day.